There's a pair of orange cars that will lead us the way. Ryan Penfold and Jonty Barnsby. Cody Avens also in there as a 3 wide with a pair of 7s involved. Josh Aspel and Michael Hammond in there. But around the outside goes Jake Williams, Daniel Stanley, and Grant Campbell in car number 12 is your field of drivers. 8 cars starting. Now opening heat races for the street stocks. And it's Penfold out to a blinding lead at the moment. So good start from the 12 machine who started off pole in this one. And is running away with it. Back then to Barnsby. He's in a battle for his life. There's 5 of them actually right behind Barnsby in the 124. Avens also there as they about to go 4 wide as Barnsby runs very wide out of turn number 2. Street stocks going the wrong direction for their first heat races. They'll now go up the hill in the opposite direction where everyone else has. Barnsby's just going to go via the capes and try the outside line. He'll lose only 2 positions. As now it's 2 ELs out in front of car number 12 and car number 31, but watch out on the bottom. Here comes Michael Hammond from the back of the field up to second place, maybe even the race lead. The H-Tech VF Holden Commodore, who finished second in the opening round, now hits the front. And he's actually right on the limiter as well. Talk about giving it the old heave-ho. Here's Hammond as Penfold's falling back now, as he's also been passed by Daniel Stanley. And the Lewin Tyres car number 18, all the inquiry flag looks like it's going to come out. We'll have to see who that may come out on, as it's been put away very quickly. Barnsby still trying the top side. Hammond's running out of legs, but it's not slowing him down one bit. He's still commanding the race lead from Stanley, who hasn't been able to close the gap between him and Hammond, despite the 7. Hitting the limiter the whole way around the track. Very rough out of turn number 2. In fact, Stanley's making an absolute liar out of me. Here comes the Ford Falcon of Daniel Stanley. A mistake though out of turn number 2 will cost him as Penfold continues to fall back. He's in an almighty race between Jake Williams himself and Cody Avens. In fact, everywhere that Penfold falls back, so does Avens as well, as they're back to 4th and 5th. Meanwhile, the white flag is out. We've got a battle for the race lead between Stanley and Hammond. Has the 18 got enough in the tank? He'll stay to the bottom side where Hammond is. A mistake from Hammond as he runs very sideways out of turn number 4. It's a drag race to the line, but it's going to be Hammond that just takes the win. Stanley second, 3rd place B. Willens. It's Penfold, Avens, Jonty Barnsby, Josh Abstill, and Grant Campbell, who we actually made no mention of in the entirety of that one. The 2 back markers having a great old battle, but the win goes to car number 7. And you'd say there's going to be a lot of work going on in the Hammond camp after that one. The limiter was in love with H-Tech Holden Commodore. Michael Hammond, a former grand champion of the Southern Sedan Showdown, will take the win in heat race number 1 of the street stocks, and he'll be having a chat to Vaughan very shortly on the infield.
From the back of the bus, Mick Hammond, winner of your Street Sedans Heat number 1 tonight. Mick, you'd be pretty happy with that?
Yeah, it was good. I love coming here. Great track. It's hitting the limiter pretty hard, so I don't know what we're going to do.
You had Daniel Stanley pretty much on your hammer for that last lap. Did you know it was that close?
Nah, I didn't actually. I was just trying to keep it tidy and keep it on the bottom.
There you go, Manjimup Speedway. Mick Hammond in this immaculate number 7 H-Tech Tyre and Exhaust Commodore.